am I? Oh, good. Who leaves a camera in the middle of the woods? Okay, well. So I'm assuming this is here so that I can review Stranger Things 2. Yes? Good, okay, well, yeah, okay. So, Stranger Things 2. In short, it's good, but it's different. Okay, well, yeah. Keep recording. Okay, fine. You want an in-depth review? Okay, good. It's Halloween. I'm not doing anything. Oh, wait. It's Halloween. I gotta go plan a frickin' party, and I'm lost in the woods. Okay, fine. So, Stranger Things 2. It's interesting. So, what happened in the first series is that Will got sucked into the Upside Down somehow by Demogorgon. And so this season is basically the aftermath of that, of them finding him and bringing him back. And, well, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's very different than the first one. It very much feels like a sequel to a horror film. Yeah, so the main focus is Will this season. I mean, Will and his family. And to a lesser extent, the kid who didn't have teeth. I honestly can't remember his name. I'll put it right here. Really, that's what his name is? Oh, okay, well, yeah, all right. So yeah, it's about him and their struggles as a society of geeks. And there's a new girl this time too, which confuses me because you had 11, or as we find out in this season, her name is Jane. So, I mean, she's okay. She's good. She has an arc with who I think is Zac Efron. Is it Zac Efron? All right, well, that's a good performance by him as a... I don't know, it's kind of like, sometimes I think he's racist, and sometimes I think he's just you know, it's really hard to tell, kind of. I don't know. No, but so he's there, and stuff happens with him. But, there's this weird part that I want to mention because I just thought it was very jarring. So 11 goes off to what I'm assuming is Chicago, and meets up with another girl who also has psychic powers, but she can create illusions in people's minds. And so together for an episode, they go around murdering the people that experimented on them as children. So yeah, it kind of just happens in like the middle of the season, right after we learn a big reveal from the sheriff and the main character from last season, who's what is his name? Oh, okay, well that makes sense. So yeah, it's pretty good overall, you know. The villain this season is a big cloud of smoke that does this to Will. Don't smoke, kids. And so yes, the whole thing about that is it's very interesting of a way to progress a story, because it shows that with Will's story arc, it's about trauma and how it's a part of you after it happens, but you can beat it through love and nurturing of a family, as seen when they essentially torture him with heat. Yeah. Okay, so other stuff that happened. 11's name is Jane. I think I mentioned that already. There's a big battle with a whole bunch of... Well, the enemy from last season, the big Demogorgon, they're dogs now. There's a bunch of those. And 11 seals the gateway to the Upside Down, I think. It's kind of left bookended, open. So yeah, I mean, overall the theme of this series is authority and how too much of it's a bad thing, which you can clearly see between 11's relationship with the sheriff and the main group of our four characters, how they say that it's a democracy, but then they all fight with each other over who gets to join their group and such. And just a whole bunch of other stuff too along the way, like the new scientists that have taken over the research labs since the other ones were all murdered at the end of last season. Show's kind of weird now that I stop and think about it. So yeah, overall, I think it's definitely worth a watch, but it's definitely very different than the first season. So don't get your hopes up that you're going to get more of the same, because it's very different, but it's not bad. Not by any means is it bad. I want to say that again. It's not bad. It's very good. Good. It's 2 thumbs up. It's good. Well, 1 thumbs up. So anyways, I suppose if you're going to watch the show, don't get your hopes too far up because it is very different, but it's still good. And remember, kids, don't smoke, or you'll be taken over by a gigantic cloud entity from a world full of spores. Well, I'm gonna go try to find a way out of this forest. I'll see you at some point. It's the other way. Who just leaves a camera out here in the middle of the woods? All by itself.
I'm here.
Shut up, you ruined the shot.